Thank you so much for stopping in. I have a drawing to show you, and it came from Universe. It came from Universe, and it was during a sunrise a few days ago. I happened to be outside when the sun was rising, and I had been, before I do that, for those of you who don't know what I do, I channel, who don't know, a lot of you do know, but I channel universal energy, angel energy, spirit guides, and I do it through automatic writing. So I get the message and I write down the words that I hear. Through my entire life, I have studied metaphysical things, the esoteric things, just because I was curious about them. I've read a bunch of books, and I've listened to a lot of videos during my younger times, just throughout my life. I studied astrology. I studied numerology. I did and learned past life regressions. I've used herbs. I've used studied and taught personality testing methods, tarot cards, oracle cards. That's a hard word to say. Stones, crystals, essential oils. And it was because I was searching. I was searching for answers. I was searching to find some answers, some guidance along the way. So I've just done a lot of things throughout my life in that, trying to, go in that direction to help myself, and then also to help others find the answers that they're looking for. Because I always wanted to, and it was always to get what I want. I always did it because I wanted to get what I wanted, and I wanted to or solve a problem. And I think that's pretty much what we all do. We all just want to get what we want, and we want to solve problems. And now we call that manifesting right now. So we've just always wanted to manifest. So I've done this all of my life. And I was thinking, how do I explain what I feel? I know what I feel like when I am really keyed in and manifesting correctly. There's really no wrong way to manifest, but I really know when I am on target. I know, just because it's just right. But how do you explain that? So a few days ago, I was out, and I got this picture. I looked over to the horizon. The sun was starting to come up, and I got this. This picture will be, I'll put it on the front or something like that. But what they showed me was, and they used the sunset to help me understand this. So this is us. This is us. Here. And then there's layers. This layer is one layer, then it go up to another layer, and then so basically this person has kind of a smile on the face. This one has a little bit, not really a big smile. This one has a big smile, and it's sending out energy, and then this is just energy. I'll be here a little bit longer so you can kind of see that. Okay, and then they referenced color. The first level, they said, this is worry, this is responsibility that's suffocating, this is obligations that you have, the things that are kind of keeping you kind of closed in. And that was a red and orangish color, just like the sunrise. The next level up was comfort, happiness, and joy. So it's a little bit happier. There's more calmness, and it was in the blues, the blue area, blue colors. The next one up, they said, this is the understanding. This is the level where you're understanding, where you understand you have access. There's freedoms, there's growth, and there's manifestation in that level. And that level was represented by violet. It all makes sense. And then the next one up is the divine energetics. Okay. So divine energetics are at the top. here. This is where, I mean, we're all someplace along in here somewhere. But to explain it, that's how they explained it to me. Is it's almost like, just different layers of energy that you move up into intentionally to do the things you want to do, to manifest the things you want to manifest, to achieve the things you want to achieve. If it's love, if it's money, if it's health, if it's a relationship, if it's building your business, making your business a little more thriving and all those things. So that is, I wanted to share that with you. And then as I did that, I thought, we're going to start doing some manifestation. We are, universal energy has told us a number of times, we're in a loop. We're in a loop. We're in a loop. We're in a loop. We keep doing the same things over and over again. And sometimes I think my messages are in a loop also, because so many people are concerned about the troubles and how are we going to get out of it, and all of those things. So I thought this picture, this drawing that I did is really calling me to, we're going to get on our own path. I'm going to do all the things that we have been doing, but we're going to get each of us are going to get on our own path. So, I know this looks really simple. It looks real simple. And we're just going to practice getting really good at getting up to the divine energetics. Okay. So for today, since we're going to start manifesting, this is what I want you to focus on. Okay. For today, before we do any videos, before we talk about anything else, this is what we need to really get set in our heads. The first thing we need to always remember when we're manifesting is to focus on one thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. We need to be specific in what we want to manifest. There's plenty of time. A lot of times I want to say, oh, I want this, and this. Okay. But we have plenty of time. So we're going to manifest one thing at a time, and we're going to be specific about one thing at a time. We're going to send out our requests. We're going to focus on one thing. We're going to be specific. Then we're going to give our request to the universe. We're going to say, take this and give us the best, the highest and best good that I can get. That kind of thing. Or prayer, and then, so we're going to send out our request, and we do that in a number of ways. We write it, we say it, we have other tools to use, and then we release it. This is what I want. This is specifically what I want. I want a new car. I need $75,000 for a car. I send out my request. Universe, bring that $75,000 to me. I really appreciate it. And then release it. And we don't think about it anymore. We just let universe do its thing. It may take a day, it may take 5 days, it may take 5 months, or it may take a year, but we'll be on to other things. And while all these things are working, we'll be manifesting. And then I also want to remind you that when we do manifesting, we need to make it a routine. Okay. So, we need to focus, be specific, we need to send our request, and then we need to release it, and we have to be consistent. That's the manifestation topic tip for the day. I'll be back with more. So thank you for stopping in, and stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.